Alright, so I'm doing another one of these because it's last time I did one of these was an Apex video. As you can see, it's Overwatch. Because someone from uni, Hamish, got me into this. And now it's pretty much all I play because I purged my entire PlayStation of all multiplayer games because Apex really pissed me off, including Apex, so I probably won't be playing that for a while. The point of this video, you can get from the title, was with a performance like I had, especially at the end game, in fact exclusively the end game. I was almost tempted to stick just the end game at the end of this, and I'm pretty sure someone put something in the chat here, which I almost replied to with, "Don't tell me how to play." But to be fair, I did exactly the opposite of what they did at the end, what they told me to do at the end. You'll see the stats at the end. You're not there. It is. Don't worry, DBS, please. Telling me don't focus on damage. I didn't. Okay, for the first part of the game, you'll see. Right, I'm focusing a lot on heals. This Reinhardt pissed me off at the start because he runs. I get he's a tank, but he ran past their wrecking ball and nearly got himself killed. Luckily, I was there to get him healed up. Now, I don't typically use my healing orb, so my first few are a bit scuffed. Either take a while for me to pull out, or I push out I put out the damage orb instead. But eventually, I get the grips with it, because typically when it comes to healing, I'll just use the healing stream. I don't really use the healing orb because I feel like it's not as effective, because it kind of bounces about the place and people move around, and I don't have any control over it. But yeah, like that was meant to be a healing orb, but I accidentally threw out the damage one. But the point in this specific, I've been talking a long time now, and I kind of want to shut up and just let it play. I'll clip parts out, like if nothing happens, like if I die and I'm getting back to point, or like if their whole team dies and there's nothing interesting happening, I'll cut it down. But the point of this is the end game mostly. How I managed to get the stats I did playing a support, right? And we still didn't win this game. Spoiler, it didn't win. This is where I was actually going to say, don't tell me how to play, I'm not going to lie. But then I was like, nah, okay, it's the Widowmaker saying it, but whatever, I'll just leave her be. I'm not gonna make people salty when, you know, we've got a good start. But yeah, point of this video is my performance being the best it's ever been, and yet still we somehow lost this game. And I just want to showcase me demolishing and absolutely bossing the end of the game and still not managing to pull it. So I'm gonna shut up. I've been talking for the past 3 minutes, more than I would like, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm gonna sit here and be salty about it.
A fair one.
You must like having me around. You cannot escape me.
Time takes them all on.
Taste of poison.
It's around this time that I realise that the wrecking ball is going to be an issue, because he's quick. He was always pushing the point, usually on his own. But I realised pretty early on. It might have been here, it might have been the next couple times he runs in. But I very quickly realised that he is going to be a problem. Like, he's a tank, I get that's their job, but given his speed and the fact that their Mercy is actually giving him, or their healers are actually giving him good heals. Also, Sombra pisses me off in every game ever, because Jesus Christ, her teleporting about the place, getting behind and spraying you back out, pisses me off. But yeah, I realised very early on that their wrecking ball is going to be a problem. Alright, I'm just getting rid of his mines very slowly. So yeah, I didn't realise the Reinhardt had died. So I'm trying to focus on him. I try putting a lot of pressure onto the Wrecking Ball, because I realized if we can get, because if you watch, right, it happens not every time but quite a lot. As soon as the rest of his team is either separated from the Wrecking Ball or the Wrecking Ball dies, they all go down pretty fast. Like, they're all very good at keeping him alive because they either kill us or his healers are killing him or healing him constantly. But as soon as he's not in the play or not in any way helpful to the play, or they can't help him, their whole team falls apart. And I realized that pretty early on, so I tried putting pressure on him. Doesn't work, which is why I switch it up at the end and I start focusing on the rest of his team before focusing on him, and that works colossally. But it's around here where I figure that out, right? And I kind of adapt how I'm playing to fit that. Team doesn't seem to, but that's fine. They kind of, you know, they help with supporting and just damaging their, they do general damage anyway, and it's helpful nonetheless, regardless of the fact that they're not realizing that sort of weakness with their team.
Transporting the payload.
It's just a quick little thing. My biggest problem with Moira, it's something that I have to deal with, is fucking getting hacked by that. She died. I'm so glad she died that fast there. But my main issue is keeping an eye on that healing meter, because I always forget to keep an eye on it, and I always end up running out of heals, and I have to stop to deal damage to get it back faster, which people don't seem to understand. Also, the amount of 1v1s I have with this fucking Moira in this fight. I don't know what this fight was, because I know it's going to heal me anyway. So that was just an AIDS fight. But yeah, that's my biggest downfall with Moira. I just wanted to jump in and say that. I'm still learning how to play the game, but I'm recognizing patterns in people's playing styles pretty fast. And I also might, when I jump back on, I'm going to go play Orisa, because fuck playing support. It's all I've done tonight. Back to it. So there, as you saw, the Mercy died. He had no teammates, and that the Wrecking Ball's health got whittled down so fast, and he only got away because he had that speed and whatever. I don't know what his abilities are, but he had there, like, when he just pulls out that green health, like that green health bar, and he just gets more health. So when he was on his own, his health got deleted so fast as soon as his Mercy was gone and his healers were gone. But we managed to. He managed to get away purely based on the speed, so he's able to support himself. I don't know what the fuck he was doing here, but again, that green health shit pissed me off so bad. Oh my god, and how he's still alive here as well. This is where I noticed that the Mercy was always pocketing him as well, so I was fucking... I'm glad this one were done. But it's there, I'm trying to kill the Mercy. I don't know if this is the part. This might be the part where I focus heavily on the Mercy. Yeah, I do. Oh my god. I had to put in the chat asking if someone else could give me a hand with a Mercy, because I couldn't reach her at that height, so I wasn't able to do damage. But I knew she was healing their Wrecking Ball, so I finally managed to get a shot at her here. But the fucking dude gets me, and there I put into the match chat. or the team chat, because it'll not come up because it doesn't show my keyboard. Wait for it. It's coming. There. Yo, can we get there, Mercy? I am... It's purely because I was trying to do that damage to their Mercy, but she was either getting away or I was getting knocked back and pressured by other people. But she was the one putting all of the heals on the Wrecking Ball, and that's why the Wrecking Ball would not fucking die. We have 35 seconds to overtime. I shit you not. The payload is on the point. Why we didn't win, I don't get it. But that's the first instance where I saw the Mercy being the problem with getting rid of the Wrecking Ball. So that's there. This is where I start changing up my tactic a bit. Let's just see how this plays out. Watch me own this entire playing field. I was so mad here that Mercy got the fucking... I killed her, but I'm so mad that she got the Wrecking Ball up here. Because I killed him, and that was the first problem sorted. There wasn't a problem. I'm glad we killed him again. But it would have been... I honestly think, right, that we would have had a better chance. We probably would have won if she didn't get that revive off. Looking back. But, holding the point here. Just... Not gonna say I carried, but I fucking... I carried. Like, absolutely, my back's still hurting from it.
Heroes never die. My will.
21 player kill streak. It's on the point. You can see it. It's on the point. I don't understand, looking at it there, how that's not a win. I don't understand how that wasn't a win. And there it is. Defeat. The screen, the end screen, the awful end screen, the end screen that pains me, and the fucking stats. Look at it. 40 kills, 12,500 damage, 6,000 heals. I got the most damage as a healer in the entire lobby. Pull up the fucking stats again. I can't remember what they were. I'm pretty sure I got double the rest of the people's kills. Completely. And oh, I'm still hurting over it. I'm still hurting over it. I've already told Hamish about it. I've told him I'm going to upload it. And then as soon as it is, he can fucking watch it. He can go watch it for as much as he wants. And he can be in pain like I am. But that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. So I just wanted to show off this game. Video's coming to an end. I can't stop it. And I'm going to go back and hate my life on this game. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you shared my pain as much as I did. Peace.